I've spent a lot of my life telling my body what to do. Um, in movement classes, there was some benefit. There is some benefit that I've experienced, of course. Um, Learning how to set my body up safely, um, feeling the alignment, um, learning about the structure of the body. But I just got to a point where I didn't want to tell myself, tell my body what to do anymore. My body just started to feel like resistant. And also, I guess my first opening to not telling my body what to do through movement was learning to partner dance, learning to follow. In the beginning, my mind like couldn't comprehend the idea of not taking charge. Even through dancing, when I dance on my own, I'm in charge of it. Even if I let go, and I mean that's an amazing spiritual experience. But it was a different experience being in a partnership and specifically following because um, that is a practice of not taking charge and not knowing what's next. It's like embodied practice, embodied not knowing, embodied practice of not knowing. And so, of course, like the controlling brain in me was like, no, but we need to know and we need to plan and like they might not do it right and I need to take control. And so I had lots of patient partners. Thank you, all of my dance partners who were kind, and I learned to realize that I was safe not knowing and letting them lead. And in that, I was able to experience myself as actually feeling present and alert and aware and in that space of not knowing and staying relaxed in that state of not knowing. So that's been like, I mean, an amazing life changing experience. And it really opened my eyes to the benefits of a physical practice where I don't, I'm not telling my body what to do. Um, I mean, and I have seen, I've researched a number of embodiment practices. I've taken a number of classes, and a lot of them will still say like, do this, shake this, move this, and I'm even though it's like you're not telling the body exactly how to shake it and move it. You're still telling the body what to do. You're telling the body to shake. So I've been like these past few years going like even deeper, like just to get into like that place of can I feel the life energy within me alive, and can I feel that move me? So it's like taking that idea of the partnership of the lead follow, but containing it all within me. So the life energy within me is my lead, and then my ego and my body. Well, yeah, my ego is the follow because it's just my ego is just not really part of it, honestly. It's just sort of along for the ride. So I guess that would be follow. And my body is also following. So the life energy is my lead. And so like these past number of years, I've just been like exploring all these different ways. Like how can I really feel the life energy and like get specific into different areas of my body to feel the life energy that's happening there, because life energy is happening in us all the time. And it's like our mind will tell us to be in the future or to be in the past, or we'll create this ego persona that like this is who we are and that we need to stick with that. But in truth, we're always changing. We're always new every moment. And that's another benefit of this kind of practice is like it actually brings you into the present moment where you're alive and your senses are awake and you're receptive. And that's the key. that's the key, is that this kind of practice, through this kind of practice, you allow yourself to be receptive to life, to receive. And there's like at any moment, there's so much supporting us. People possibly, but even if we're on our own, the earth that we're standing on, our furniture, there and there are the food we eat, the air we breathe, and then ourselves. Like there's so much support that is available for us to receive from ourselves. And that's the key. That's like the heart, the nucleus of this is like through receiving more goodness, more support, what is possible within us. Like for me, I know when I've had moments of really feeling embodied support, and I can just let go and like release and like feel so safe, that and like that feeling, that physical experience of like feeling held, I feel free, I feel full of possibility, I feel confident, I feel alive, I feel like I can do anything. I mean, conversely, when I don't feel supported, I worry about people judging me. I look for my sense of knowing who I am and worth from other people and other sources and material goods. I feel ungrounded. I feel more addicted to substances, including even like TV, whatever, whatever the substance is. It's like I feel more one would feel more addicted to whatever their like substance of choice is when they're looking to escape. Because ultimately we want that feeling of love and comfort, right? And that's why we like go to those sources. It's for that like familiar comfort feeling. So like, what if we could feel that support and that like real embodied support? Like that's for so long, it just felt like it was this intellectual thing, like, oh, love yourself, accept yourself. Okay, well, I don't still. So now what? But what if like we could really tangibly feel that support, as if we were feeling hugged by someone we love, as if we were like leaning into a bearskin rug, or faux bearskin rug, or sheep fur rug, and just something cozy, and that, like, what if we could feel totally supported, totally safe, and give our body a chance to feel moved to move. And like, what happens in that when we feel moved to move, when I feel moved to move, I'm really awake and alert and relaxed, because I don't have to be in charge. And as much as my mind thinks I want to be in charge because I need to be in charge, because if I'm not in charge, everything's going to fall apart. Is there anyone else who can relate to that? And it's like the tension grows in my shoulders, and I'm like, and then I end up, it just is a negative spiral from there, you can imagine. And so like the physical practice of letting go, trusting, developing trust within oneself, feeling more, listening, receiving, doing practices that actually support you in learning how to physically receive through your whole body. So each square inch of your body feels lovingly held and supported, giving you the opportunity to feel safe and free, and like it's like you're being held up by the person that you love and respect the most. And that person is you, your inner, I hesitate from saying higher self, but that real you that's there underneath the illusions that you may have put in front of it, any illusions of being not good enough, or any illusions that you put in front. There's that real you underneath there that's just like wanting to like be free away from these illusions, and like clearly shine out as you. And in doing this kind of practice, your real you gets the chance to like be, and it's like, I mean, that's why I'm opening my arms. It just feels so expansive. You get to be free, fill out yourself. I mean, I have this like passion around us not trying to fit ourselves into someone's mold anymore, whether it's the pages of the magazine or the TV, or even, you know, comparing yourself to the person on the yoga mat. Not that everyone does that, but if, you know, just people out in the world. I mean, the thing is, doing an embodied practice like this, wherever you go, you'll still go into your same situations if you choose to, with a different mentality. So it's like you get the muscle, you develop the muscle memory of feeling comfortable in your own skin, because you feel seen and acknowledged as you are by you, and you actually receive that feeling of acknowledgement and of nurturing. And then you know that you're good, and that you don't need other people's approval. And in that, you can actually be more connected to the people in your life, because the relationship is not about seeking their validation. It's about like being alive and connected and really listening. And then, my gosh, like then we are, you know, we don't have as many triggers, because we're actually feeling supported and nurtured and within ourselves. I mean, imagine life in a partnership or friendship or family without feeling triggered so often, and to actually be able to hear each other through anything that may be uncomfortable or anything. It's like the potentiality for like intimacy in relationships, even platonic intimacy, or romantic. It's like, it's exponential. Like when we take away that needing to feel validated, needing approval from the people that we're interacting with, if we could really just be there with our full presence, listening and loving them like with our whole self. And then, you know, and then as more and more people feel embodied within themselves, it's like then we're there for each other. And it's just, I mean, I mean, it just feels like everything. It just feels like, wow, what is like, so much is possible. And it starts with us letting ourselves receive and learning how to receive love and support from ourselves, and doing it in a fun way. It's exploratory and playful and like, I mean, this is just such a rich journey. And so that's my invitation through this long video, is, yeah, come join me wherever you are, however you are. This is for you and for all of us. I look forward to seeing you soon.